For one influencer couple, high income was creating high stress. They were trapped in a cycle they couldn't break. When you build an online business, everything is intangible. There's no equipment to buy, really, no inventory to manage. It's just content, courses, contract relationships, and if all goes well, substantial income. Right? That's the goal, right? So here's where that influencer couple's finances were at. They had a seven-figure income, incredible, but they also had constant cash flow stress. They felt trapped between debt payments based on some prior decisions that have been made and quarterly tax obligations where they were trying to keep up with growing income. And they always seemed to wind up with a tax bill, a massive tax bill, no matter what they did at the end of the year. And they really just weren't sure where to start in terms of turning income into lasting wealth. In other words, they wanted to break out of the cycle. So they had the business skills to generate income and a fantastic business ultimately, but the financial complexity was overwhelming and they didn't have any professionals to consult with. So every month brought the same anxiety about cash flow and tax planning. So our virtual family office approach started with bringing order to the chaos. First, we created a comprehensive cash flow plan that finally got them ahead of their obligations instead of constantly playing catch up. Then we started to assemble the specialized team. We introduced them to tax professionals who implemented pass-through entity deductions for tax savings and optimized their S-Corp structure, balancing tax benefits with reasonable compensation requirements and Social Security planning, frankly. So we also connected them with attorneys who specialize in both estate planning and the unique challenges of valuing intangible assets. They have content, courses, intellectual property. How is this valued in the modern era? This is kind of a new thing that we found over the last decade or so. As their family CFO, we meet monthly to allocate business profits across household expenses, tax obligations, and savings. We also established solo 401ks for both of the spouses as business partners, providing substantial tax savings while maximizing the retirement contributions. And we implemented backdoor Roth IRAs for tax-free wealth building and created a rainy day fund to help to build cash reserves in case business revenue declines or they have an emergency. The final step will be building taxable investment savings to diversify their wealth and increase flexibility with how they take money out or when they take money out, etc. And here's what we discovered ultimately. High income without proper financial infrastructure creates stress, not security. The solution wasn't just making more money, it was creating systems that turn income into lasting wealth.